What's scarier, a doll that moves on its own or one that whispers your sins in the dark? In 1970, a boy doll named Toby turned a quiet apartment into a living nightmare. And trust me, this beats anything Hollywood cooked up. Horror freaks, this one's for you. Creepy, twisted, and guaranteed to make you check your closet tonight. Stick around, it starts weird and ends worse. Ready for the ride? It all kicked off in the summer of 1970. Donna, a 22-year-old nursing student, spotted the doll in a dusty thrift shop on Sycamore Lane, Hartford, Connecticut. He was a scruffy little boy doll, cropped brown yarn hair, a lopsided smirk made of stitches, and glassy blue eyes that seemed to follow you. Her roommate Angie, an art major with a love for oddities, was obsessed. "He's got soul," she said, plopping him on their couch. Donna felt a chill. Those eyes didn't blink, but she let it slide. They dubbed him Toby after Angie's kid brother. Innocent, right? Wrong. The first hints were subtle. They'd leave for class, come back, and Toby would be shifted, legs dangling off the cushion, head lolled to one side. "Are you moving him?" Donna asked. Angie swore she wasn't. They chalked it up to shaky floors in their old building. Then the notes appeared, scribbled in black marker on crumpled paper. "Watch me" on the coffee table. "Stay" under Donna's pillow. No boys lived nearby. They didn't own a marker. Donna's gut twisted. Something was awake in that doll. By August, their apartment felt like a tomb. Air heavy, shadows twitchy. At night, they'd hear footsteps, small bare feet pattering from the living room. Angie woke once to Toby on her nightstand, head cocked, staring with that crooked smirk. "He was there," she hissed to Donna, who muttered, "Bad dream." But the next morning, Donna found bruises, 2 thumb-sized marks on her wrist. "You bumped something," Angie said, voice thin. Donna knew better. She'd felt a cold grip in her sleep. Toby's games darkened. One muggy evening, they were eating takeout, him propped in a chair, when his arm lifted, pointing at Donna, then dropped. Angie yelped. Donna's fork clattered. They shoved him in a metal box in the basement, locked it tight, but the pattering echoed upstairs. Sleep vanished. Donna caught Toby's reflection in her window, standing behind her, smirk wider, eyes glinting, gone when she spun around. Angie heard a gravelly "play" rasp from the vents. They were cracking, and he loved it. By September, they were desperate. They called Miss Clara, a gaunt medium with jittery hands and a cross necklace. She showed up on the 5th, sat by the box, and went pale. "His name's not Toby," she croaked after a trance, wiping her brow. "It's Henry. Died here in 52. 8 years old. Furious." She said Henry's mother locked him in the basement during a drunken rage, starved him down there, buried the body under the floorboards. "He hates women," Clara warned. "Wants you gone." Donna shivered. Angie gagged. Clara burned sage, chanted, and left them with a prayer. It didn't work. The next night, hell broke loose. Donna woke to a weight on her chest. Henry, solid as stone, straddling her. His yarn hair dripped wet, like he'd crawled from a sewer, and his stitched mouth split into a gaping snarl, teeth jagged like broken glass. His icy hands clamped her throat, squeezing. "Mine," he growled, voice deep, wrong for a boy. She thrashed, choking, clawing at his wooden arms, splinters stabbing her fingers, blood slicking the sheets. Angie burst in, screaming, and yanked him off. He hit the floor with a crack, but his head snapped up, eyes blazing blue. The room erupted. Lights flickered, windows rattled, a child's laugh boomed from the walls. Henry scuttled, crawled toward Angie, fast as a spider, nails scraping the hardwood. Donna grabbed a lamp, smashed it over him. He crumpled, then stood again, head twisting 180 degrees. "Leave!" Angie shrieked, hurling a chair. He dodged, lunging at Donna. Claws raked her arm deep, red rivers flowing. Blood smeared the floor as they bolted, his laughter chasing them down the stairs. They barricaded the door, panting, but the pounding started, slow, deliberate, shaking the frame. Morning came, gray and silent. They crept back, armed with salt and a priest's number. The apartment was trashed, furniture flipped, walls scratched with "Get Out" in jagged lines. Henry sat on the couch, pristine, smirking. Father Ruiz arrived, a stout man with a Bible and holy water. He blessed the place, voice trembling as he ordered Henry's spirit out. The air lightened, but those blue eyes stayed locked on Donna, knowing, waiting. They ditched the doll in a dumpster 10 miles away, burned sage in every room, and prayed it was over. Weeks passed, no notes, no steps, just nightmares of Henry's snarl. Donna's cuts scarred, Angie chain-smoked to cope. They told themselves he was gone, buried in some landfill. But on October 13th, Donna woke to a creak. Her closet door hung open. Inside, a shadow shifted. Small, boy-shaped, blue eyes glinting. She blinked. It was gone. Her arm stung. Fresh scratches, 3 lines weeping red. Angie found a note by her bed. "Found you." Henry wasn't in the doll anymore. He was loose. That night, Donna vanished. Angie woke to silence. No roommate, no struggle, just an empty bed and a faint giggle fading down the hall. Police searched. Nothing. The apartment sat vacant, Sycamore Lane whispering about the cursed girls. Then, a year later, Angie got a package. No return address. Inside, a photo of Donna, pale, eyes blank, standing in a basement. Henry clung to her leg, smirking up at the camera. On the back, in black marker, "She's mine now." Angie burned it, sobbing, but the giggles started again, closer, louder, from her own walls.